Sonic, a lot's been going on at the Ranch Pro Shop.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So I see Tonfly everywhere. I see the Ranch Pro Shop everywhere.
Yep.
I see you everywhere.
I'm trying. Yeah, it's our third year being the exclusive distributor for Tonfly. It's going fantastic. Suits are selling out the wazoo. They're getting out there a lot more often. Helmets are, still out there. We got one new helmet.
Oh yeah?
Yep, one new helmet.
What's new? Show me.
Well, we've had what we call the 2X helmet, and we did a slight modification to this to create what we call the 2.5X helmet. Basically,
I added a little bit of a flat surface
a little bit of a flatter surface for the still camera.
Right, perfect for an SLR.
We changed the angle so it'll actually shoot over a GoPro when you mount it, such as this helmet. So if you see from the side profile,
all right, that's nice.
The still will shoot right over, a GoPro 2, 3, or whatever it is. Typically super well balanced looking, simple and easy. You can put an audible either side on the inside, right. Or of course we have the external audible port.
Right.
For the L&B products, Optimos or Solos, makes it a lot easier to access your audible. Features like cutaway, easy access handle, and then of course styling. Styling is our main thing. Antonio, the owner, he makes what we call the Ferraris. This is like the Ferrari, and super lightweight, extremely comfortable. We have 4 shell sizes. Like every other helmet, we have 4 shell sizes, so you're definitely going to get that nice, tight, comfortable fit.
Right.
Rigid straps, to hold the extra weight. And that's our new helmet, the 2.5X.
Well, it's very sexy. Now, I don't know, talking about lightweight, I don't know if you've ever heard the story about when I ordered the 2.0s for the school.
Okay.
But we had, I was sort of waiting, that whole UPS frustration thing. It finally arrived, and it's a big box, it's a big box. And I picked it up, it's like, crap.
They forgot to put something in it.
They forgot to put one of the helmets in. There's only one helmet in here, and then we opened up the box, and they're both in there. The weight is if you haven't put on a Tonfly helmet, you really should, because if nothing else,
it's amazing how light they are.
They look,
and the structure.
Yeah, they look substantial, but they're very, very lightweight. And clean lines and sexy. I sure enjoy them.
We got the nice tight collar. Been putting our logo on there.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah, if you become special, you sort of get your name.
Ooh.
You sort of get your name.
There. Ooh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Nice.
The other popular seller is a helmet that we are now calling the 4X top, which is more for the professional setup. That's not a standard size shark. That's a little bigger than standard, isn't it? This is the largest shell. I do have a extra large head. Watermelon size to be exact, and it's a very well balanced helmet, and this is for the typical Sony setup, digital SLR, or 2 video cameras for people shooting video for competitions. We got the Hi-Fi ports in the back for the video cameras for competition. Typical ring sight, all accessories like all the other helmets, but the 4X top is for the true professional.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
I see lots of colors and stuff down here, so pretty well everything's customizable from the
absolutely
from the audible ports.
Audible ports you can have in any color. The ratchet straps you can have in the 4 colors that we have: black, red, yellow, blue, white. So yeah, you can get it any way you want. A lot of people with our probably most popular helmet, the 3X. It has that what we call the Mohawk top to it. That can shift back and forth. Super lightweight as well. So I've seen a lot of great color combinations. This is my wife's favorite color. Customer had ordered it, and we just thought it was such a sexy looking helmet, the navy blue and black. So we got one for the show just to show off.
Nice.
But yeah,
this one's got the pump on the back. You want to tell folks where that pump is out?
Yeah, the air system. The air system. The air system is for like when you're sort of between shell sizes. Maybe one shell size is just a little too tight, and if you bump up to the next size and you're in that next shell size, it might be a little too loose. So the air system, like the old Reeboks, you young kids probably don't know what that is, but you got the pump where in our back collar we have a bladder, and you have a pump. So you're going to pump that up, and it's basically going to, fill with air, of course, and sort of that part right in the back of your head. It's really going to tighten it up and get a custom fit. And then you got the air release, the little nipple you can rub the nipple, and a little air release. And
this is the helmet that I wear most of the time.
The 3X.
So the guy that's got a ponytail, and then you put your ponytail up inside.
Sure.
You kind of need that to come around the bottom
Totally.
of the tail. So really
one thing I've been meaning to ask you, being a wingsuiter, and I've been mentioning this to a lot of wingsuiters, is the beauty of our converter mounts. It has 3 different angles: straight forward, a little bit left, a little bit right.
20 degrees.
Yeah. And so basically what I'm telling a lot of wingsuiters is that you go off to one angle, so it's off to one side. So when you're side by side, you don't have to wrench your neck all the way to video. You get a little extra angle out of your camera, so you don't have to wrench your neck as much. So that's been something I've really been mentioning to wingsuiters. I don't know if have you done that with yours?
That's exactly what I do with all my
Okay,
students.
all right, good. A lot of them are like, oh wow, what a feature, it doesn't change the way the locking mechanism works. It locks right into, again, either side, so that's a nice little feature.
This is the helmet that I jump most of the time. We actually have the 2X, the older model, for students at school.
Nice.
So we ended up putting. Of course, they're all blue and yellow. They need to fit right in with the theme of what's happening there.
Well, that's good.
Very
colors.
cool. Well, these are the helmet side, but the other thing that a lot of people don't know about Tonfly is the suits. I've got a 618 that I use for AFF. Love it. Let's step over here.
All right. Come on, rookies.
Just pan it over, big guy.
So yeah, we have a couple different model suits. We have the Uno 618, the Uno 619, and the Uno 620. We also have a pair of swoop shorts, and then we're also working on a camera suit with wings for the camera flyers. But real quick, I want to explain sort of the Uno 618. If you ever look it up, 1.618 is what they call the golden ratio. And you think that Michelangelo picture with the guy in the circle in the box, whatever it is, of a ratio of it being the perfect ratio. So the idea that Antonio and Ippo Fabi, world champion free flyer from Italy, came up that they wanted the perfect fitting suit.
The perfect Vitruvian man.
So the Uno 618 is what they came up with. And the idea is to sort of skin your body with the proper materials for flying, and then having, Cordura in your lower arms, lower legs. Options on this suit that we have here for Norman Ken actually is the titanium arms for a little bit tighter fit when you're doing things like VFS or lots of grips. You don't want to have too much drag, so that's one of the options. But the Uno 618, definitely tight, form-fitting, fast-flying suit. Then the 619, it's pretty much the same suit. It just changes in the leg a little bit, where it becomes a little bit more of a what we call a classic cut. Cadora from the knee down, one piece, opposed to the tapered like the 618, and then Cadora on the whole back of the leg, giving you a little bit more of a range from either just being maybe a little bit heavier of a person, or if you were a little bit more tunnel flying, a little more range in the tunnel. The 619 is definitely a model that is the way to go. And then we have, for us big boys, we have the 620.
Yep. I use this both as a tunnel suit and as an AFF suit.
620 has what we call a raglan cut sleeve. It's an all Cadora arm, all Cadora leg. There's no elastic through the knee. All Cadora back on the leg as well. And again, for the slower fall rates, besides just big guys getting them, I've had a lot of smaller guys that shoot tandem video, and they want range. So they've gotten 620, so they don't have to deal with wings. A lot of great flyers out there that are smaller have gone to this as a camera flying suit, because they have that range with these big arms, the Cadora arms, and it's definitely something that they've enjoyed. And then one of our last pieces, just to show you, is what we call our swoop shorts.
Looks like somebody's been.
Hey, high speed, man. You going high speed? Hell yeah. I still swoop every now and then.
Big boy pants.
So, what I like to say about our swoop pants is that they're for swooping. They're not really the walk around the drop zone, check me out, my swoop shorts. These are for hitting the gates at 60, 70 miles an hour, pounding into the accuracies, sand pit or whatever they got, gravel, full padded knees all the way around, padded on the side for that baseball when you're going to slide on baseball style, and then of course the full Cadora butt, full, all the way through, an RDS pocket for when you take off your slider and debag and pilot shoot. You got the speed material on the front, so you can tuck up and really get some nice speed going through, opposed to having some drag. Really form-fitting, really tight, built for swooping. And that's pretty much the range of our suits. You know, we have a full coloring program online. You can go color it up.
What's the address?
Tonflyusa.com. Tonflyusa.com. And yeah, if anything, you can always call me. I'd be more than happy to talk to people anywhere, anytime, and get the job done.
All right, well, Sonic, I'm always happy to talk to you anywhere,
DSC,
anytime.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks for
I appreciate
spending some time.
Scotty, I love you.